Hoosiers have seen their property tax bills rise over the past 2 years. To provide relief, lawmakers are considering new legislation to cut these taxes. On the surface, this might sound good, but what's the best solution? Property taxes help fund essential services like police, fire departments, and road maintenance, so cutting too much could have serious consequences. Let's take a closer look at why tax bills have gone up and why a balanced, targeted approach is the best way forward. Indiana uses a market-based assessment system, meaning property values are assessed based on their current market value in use. When home prices rise, so do assessments. But here's a key fact: higher assessments don't automatically mean higher tax rates. Local governments can only increase their budgets up to a state-mandated cap, called Maximum Levy Growth Quotient, MLGQ. In 2025, that cap is set at just 4%, far below the rise in property values. And thanks to property tax caps passed in 2008, homeowners will never pay more than 1% of their home's assessed value in property taxes. So why have tax bills gone up? The answer lies in two major factors. A hot real estate market during the pandemic drove home values up nationwide. Levy increases in the few funds not controlled by the state MLGQ, such as debt and school referenda. With rising property values, assessments increased. But local governments didn't cause this. They are legally bound by the MLGQ cap and can only adjust tax rates based on inflation and rising service costs. It's easy to assume tax increases mean local governments are spending more, but that's simply not true. There are state-level controls on how much cities and towns can collect through property taxes. Most local budgets have only grown at or below the rate of inflation. Meanwhile, the cost of public safety, infrastructure, and other critical services has outpaced revenue growth, forcing cities and towns to stretch their budgets while still delivering high-quality services. Cutting property taxes might seem like an easy fix, but without a balanced approach, it comes at a cost. Infrastructure maintenance could suffer, impacting road upkeep, plowing, and sidewalk improvements, replacement of parks equipment, mowing green spaces, reduced code enforcement efforts, and elimination of quality-of-place programs and services. Public safety could be at risk with funding for fewer officers, slower firefighting response times, and fewer dispatches. Additionally, past tax cuts, mandates, and inflation have already constrained local budgets. Further cuts could make it even harder for cities and towns to fund essential services. Instead of sweeping cuts, targeted solutions can provide relief to homeowners without compromising public safety, infrastructure, or economic growth. That's where AIM comes in. AIM represents all Indiana cities and towns, advocating for policies that strengthen communities, while keeping taxes fair and sustainable. AIM supports solutions that balance tax relief with maintaining vital services, so Hoosiers don't have to choose between lower tax bills and safe, thriving communities. Hoosiers deserve smart, sustainable solutions, not short-term fixes that could hurt communities in the long run. Let's work together, state leaders, lawmakers, and local officials, to ensure Indiana remains a great place to live. Learn more at aimindiana.org.